Stardew Valley. My sister invited me to play this game and I had no idea what it's all about. Upon creating a character, I got an idea that this game is about farm stuff. I enter my name and name our farm, Mauban Farm, and after some changes, I pick up some separate house layout and we decided to share our money for fun. On day 1, I woke up in a small cabin, open up this random box and get myself a 15 seed of parsnip from Mayor Luis. After my sister joined, I went outside and cleared some grasses and began hoe the ground and planted the seeds. I grabbed the chest and stored some of my items to free some space, and we finally went exploring. I entered this house and find out this place was a shop, but unfortunately there's no one behind the counter, so we decided to continue exploring and got myself a fish from the trash bin. On the second day, I received a letter from Willie and invited us to visit the beach. But before that, I cleared some of the trees and stone and went to the town and met Beer, who owns the shop and bought some of the cauliflower and potato seeds. Along the way, we met more folks from the town and made our way to the beach. Once I got there, a cutscene was triggered and Willie gave me his good old bamboo fishing rod. And after that, I grabbed some of the clams and met Shane along the way, and it seems like he hate my guts. On the farm, I finally got my hoe back and planted the seed and sold the 2 clams and called it a day. I leveled up my foraging skills and earned 125 golds from the clam. On day 3, today was a heavy rain, and which means I don't really need to water our crops, and I have some spare time to do whatever I want. While she accepts some of the quests from the billboard, I went to check some of the trash bins and began to fish at the river. On my first catch, I caught a sunfish which is required for the quest that I got from Mayor Luis, and decided to why not catch more so I could sell them for golds. And after that fishing, I went to the Mayor Luis to deliver his fish and sell the rest of it and call it a day. Surprisingly, I earned a 535 gold from it. On day 4, I watered some crops and went to the store to buy more potato seeds from here. And after that, I checked some of the trash bins again, but Mayor Luis caught me in the act and their reaction was kind of funny. Well, with that shameful act of mine, I decided to spend my day fishing and earn as much as gold as I can. And I managed to level up my fishing and earn myself by 385 gold. On day 5, Marie visited on the farm and showed me this black cat sitting in the front of my house. And then I adopted the car and named it Harness and gave it a warm welcome to the family. And after that, I started to harvest all my parsnips, sell them, and plant the rest of my seed. And since I still got some spare of energy, I used it to clear up my farm and call it a day. I leveled up my farming skill and earned 533 golds from the parsnip. On day 6, we finally visited the mine and met Marlon, who gave me his rusty sword, and I went straight to the hole and fought some of the green slime. I mined some copper ores and got some earth crystal too. Upon breaking some boxes, I got this rare item screen that emits light. After that, I reached floor 5, which means we can finally use the elevator from the mine. I leveled up my forging skill and earned 525 golds from these furnace. On day 7, Clint visited and gave me the blueprint for making the furnace, which will help us upgrade some tools. We added more crops and watered them, and after that we went to the mine to fight some monsters and get some materials. I'm kinda lucky that I got this glowing ring. It saves me some trouble on the dark floor. Upon reaching the floor 7, it's getting late and we decided to head home and edit the day. I managed to get a decent amount of materials and use them to craft a furnace. With this, we can finally smelt some ores to upgrade our tools and stuff, and I leveled up my mining skills. On day 8, I discovered that you can actually dig the ground with worms using the hoe. Wow, what a shocker. At this time, I got this a book and it wanted me to return it to the library. When I entered the town, the Mayor Luis showed me this old Pelican Town Community Centers. That this center is used to be the pride and joy of the town. And the Georgia Corporation has set on eyes on the property and want to buy it. Upon entering the center, an apple-shaped creature just popped out of nowhere and it appears like that thing is messing with me. Like, okay, Wupan, that Pelican Town Center was finally unlocked. After that long-ass cutscene, I went to the library but didn't make it because of the time. On day 9, I bought more potato seeds, planted them, and delivered the 20 stones to Robin for the quest. And after that, I made the tour to the mine and spent the rest of the day mining some materials and fighting monsters. On day 10, it's another rainy day, which means no water chores today. I went to the Mayor's Louis' houses to complete the request, but instead I triggered a cutscene where the Mayor Louis talked about me for helping the town folks, where I need to collect some tickets to get the reward. After that, I got this little dagger in the mine and the leather boots in the chest. I also leveled up my combat skill. On day 11, the bookseller visited the town, although I had no clue how to find it, and spent the day in the same routine. Robin sent me a letter asking for help to find his favorite axe, but then again, I have no clue. Where is it? So I went to the mine and reached to the floor 15, bought some more seeds, and went back to the farm. On day 12, I didn't know that the crowd could actually attack some of my crops, and my neighbor informed me that tomorrow will be the egg festival. So I went fishing so I could earn some gold in case that there's some limited shop in the event. I caught a decent amount of fish, leveled up my fishing skills, and earned 848 golds alone. In day 13, it's the egg festival in the town. We spent all our savings and bought a lot of strawberry seeds from the shop. And after that, we begin the main event, which is the egg hunt. I somehow managed to collect 6 eggs and won the event. After that, I received the straw hat from the event and start to look more like a certified farmer now. I planted the rest of the seeds and call it a day. On day 14, I finally cracked 3 scarecrows to protect the farm against those birds. And then I went to the town to check the calendar, and today was Hallie's birthday, so I went to look for her and give her a flower as a gift. And after that, I went to explore the town center and found this strange scroll with the word "simple" and "stop." For the next day, the wizard from the forest lake invited me to visit his chamber. But before that, I went to the mine and spent the rest of my energy mining and fighting monsters. But because of those annoying flying monsters, I didn't notice that it was getting late and I passed out. But on the bright side, I leveled up my farming skill though and earned 2900 gold. On day 16, I decided to upgrade my backpack. Upon entering the shop, I triggered another cutscene where Maurice from the Joja Mart intended to steal customer from Pierce by handing 50% off coupon in the shop. I guess those two have some kind of history, huh? And after that, I bought the large fat bag, and then I went to the stone tower that wizard's chamber while collecting some salmon berries along the way. Upon entering, the wizard greeted me with and introduced himself as a seeker of the arcane truth and something something. While in the chamber, the wizard explained to me that those apple-shaped things in the community center, they call themselves a Junimo. After I mentioned the scroll thing, the wizard went to the center to check it out and managed to decipher. It said, telling us that the Junimos are happy to help us, but in return, they want to receive the gifts of the ballet. And I have no idea what the heck is that. Second has passed, and the wizard finally figured out the puzzle and successfully proved the right soup to be the one with nature. And he made me drink that weird substance, and I start seeing things now. And after that weird phenomena, I gained some forest power thing, but in the moment I went outside, it's already late, and I passed out. I leveled up my farming skill though and made it to the day 17.